Okay, let's play a tavern at night. Hello everyone, this is Beetle Sugar. We're gonna play a tavern at night today, which is a romance fantasy visual novel. I'm very excited. I love these. So, I'm just gonna get right into it. I know it's a orc or a half-orc love interest, and it's a short one. Beetle Sugar. Please choose your pronouns. Okay. He, him. Gods, what a downpour. The rain has been going strong for over an hour, and what started as a lovely sunny day has been completely transformed into a dark storm. You shiver in your wet, uncomfortable clothes. You can barely feel your fingers, and your feet ache. You've been told there's a tavern nearby, and you're hoping to spend the night there, but you don't know this area that well. Your heart starts beating a little faster when a faint light in the distance emerges. That has to be the place, right? You pick up the pace, your muddy boots squelching along the dirt road. It doesn't take long before you finally, mercifully, arrive at what indeed appears to be a tavern. Relief floods through you when you push open the doors and the warmth of a roaring fire touches your ice-cold skin. You're surprised by how full the place is this late at night, but then again, there probably aren't many other stops by the road that offer protection from the weather. You thump the mud off your boots the best you can, and walk over to the tavern keep. Welcome. What can I get you, lad? Ale, beer, wine, warm milk, or water. Not warm milk. Let's do ale. That's a very classic tavern. Some ale, please. Finest ale you can find in 20 miles around. He guffaws to himself, and you smile wryly. You don't doubt there's nothing to be found within 20 miles of this establishment, either. The barkeep scuffles off to get you a drink. As he does, you turn to face the rest of the tavern. The eyes that momentarily turn to you at the arrival of the new guest go back to their drinks, and the slight lull in conversation picks up once more. You scan the room. It's packed. Your shoulders droop a little at the thought of having to spend the night in a cold corner away from the fire, but when you take a closer look at the hearth, strangely... I read too fast. Except for one man, that is. Occupying one table by himself, a large man wearing big shoulder pelt sits turned away from the rest of the tavern. You consider for a moment to follow the example of the rest of the people present. A dangerous merc? A bounty hunter? A thief? But your cloak is dripping a pool at your feet. It's not like he'll kill you, right? You make your way over to the table. Oh, he's so handsome. The man's eyes only briefly flicker over you when you scrape back a chair, but he doesn't say anything. Conversation halts once more as attention creeps into the tavern space. You can feel eyes boring into your back, but you ignore them in hopes of appearing casual. When the man in front of you doesn't so much as twitch when you sit down, people go back to their hushed conversations. Relieved, you unbutton your cloak and drape it over the back of the chair, then get to work on taking off those damn boots. You wiggle your toes experimentally. Good, all still functional and in order. The barkeeper shuffles through the crowd with your drink, and you push your sopping wet hair out of your eyes to thank him. There you go, lad. Drink up now. You want something to eat? Anything else? Yes, please. A hot meal of whatever's on the menu would be wonderful, and if there's room for staying the night, I have coin at the ready. The tavern keep froze his brow. A meal's all I can do, but a room's gonna be difficult. You see how swamped the place is. He gestures to the rest of the room. It's okay. If there's no space, I can spend the night in a chair here. You crook a smile. Anything's better than that storm out there. Now that's for sure. I'll get your food. And with that, he's off. You turn your face to the hearth, relishing in its heat. You wish you could take off more of your wet clothes, but you'll have to wait until you have a little more privacy to do so. You take a chance to peek at the stranger. He's not looking at you. You take the opportunity to take in his appearance. Gruff, weathered, and well-traveled, a hard-looking man. The ridges of the scar across his lip and cheek throw soft shadows over his face in the firelight. Did you need anything? Ah, drat. Caught. You quickly look away. You must have eyes on the back of your head, just looking, just appreciating. Nothing, sorry. I don't want to be too forward or creepy, so just looking. Careful where you put those eyes. Not everyone takes kindly to being ogled. Ogled? I wasn't... You reel your outburst in when you see there's a faint smile on his lips. Oh, he's having fun, huh? I wasn't ogling. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Here you are, lad. Eat up and warm up. The tavern keep puts a steaming bowl of stew in front of you, along with some soft bread. Your mouth waters. That does sound really good right now. We've been eating a lot of stew here as the weather is still really, really cold for January. Thanks, I will. You dig in. It's simple food, but you've walked all day, and it does a good job at warming you up. Halfway through your meal, you notice a pair of eyes has settled on you. You look up at the face of the stranger, who is regarding you with something akin to mild amusement. Do you need anything? The stranger's eyebrows twitch at your repeating of his previous question. Just looking. Har har. Right, well look all you like. You're not getting any of my stew. What's your name, anyway? The man looks up with lidded eyes. Am I to entertain you while you eat? Yes. Then you better order me a drink. You guess that's fair. You wave over the tavern keep and gesture to the man to go ahead and order whatever he likes. Another ale, please. Coming right along. So, who are you? And if I'm asking anyway, how come you're hogging the fireplace? Hogging the fireplace? The other gentlefolk present seemed not to care for it, and so I took a seat where I pleased. Right. And you're sure that's why the other guests casted nervous glances at him every now and again. My name's Azram. Nice to meet you, Azram. I'm Beetle Sugar. The keep brings Azram his ale, and Azram drinks after giving you a small nod. What brings you here, Azram, other than the pouring rain? You just gave yourself the answer. It was indeed the rain that drove me to seek shelter. Are you here alone? Where are you traveling to? You sure have a lot of questions in you. I bought you a drink, didn't I? Suppose you did. I travel alone, and where to is business of my own. Meal now finished and stomach satisfied, you push your bowl to the side and drag your chair closer to the fire. Your clothes are still sticking uncomfortably to your skin, but the parts of your clothes that have been turned toward the fire are decidedly less soaked through. Cold? Getting warmer by the minute. Closing your eyes, you settle in your seat and hold out your hands to the fire. You're shivering. Lovely though the fire may be, it's all you can do to keep your teeth from chattering. To distract yourself from the cold, wet dampness that clings to you like a second skin, you turn to your table companion. So, you come here often? From time to time. And are there any beverages you particularly recommend? Azram wordlessly holds up his tankard of ale. Ah. Maybe you should switch tactics. Hey, so I have a pack of cards that hasn't drowned in the storm. Wanna play? I see you grow bored quickly. Won't you humor me? Get to know a stranger in a tavern at night, spend some time in good company? Whoever said the company was good. But his mouth is lifting into a smile, and it feels like you finally have his attention. Let's put in some stakes while we're at it. Let's say, winner gets to ask the loser a question. Must the loser answer? I mean, if you really don't want to, I'm not going to force you. How about you just give me a random fact about yourself instead? I see I should just resign myself to my fate. Great. Do you play Jack Stolen Hand? I know it, yes. Alright, I'll deal first. You deal the cards, and you play the first round next to the roaring fire. Doesn't take long before you smugly place your last card down on the pile before you. Looks like I'm the winner. I haven't played in a while. Then you better pick it up fast, else you'll be losing to me all night long. Now let's see. What's something you enjoy doing? Have you always looked this strong? Do you have any family? Have you always looked this strong? Azram quirks an eyebrow. Yes. What, that's it? I'm not sure what you wish for me to say. If you wanted me to show off my strength, this isn't the place to do so. Oh my goodness. I bet you can do all sorts of interesting things with those arms. If you wanted to compete in a round of one-armed push-ups, I'm afraid you'll lose sorely. You should get your eyes checked. Clearly you've got nothing on me. Azram snorts, but he's smiling. My turn to deal. Azram deals the cards, and though it's unsure who will win for a while, Azram emerges victorious this time. Good to see the deck isn't rigged. Ha! Got lucky is what you did. Do you always bother folks late at night for games and conversation? That's your question? Well? Geez, well I approached you because you look interesting, it'd be too awkward otherwise. You looked interesting. Interesting how? You're handsome. I bet you charm your way in everywhere. Azram chokes on his ale. Oh my god, he's blushing. Handsome. I mean, have you seen yourself? My turn to deal now. Azram looks a little flustered. Alright, let's play another round. You shuffle the deck. Azram was right. He's played before, and he's picking it up again quickly. You emerge as the winner, by a hair. Ha! Got you there, didn't I? You did indeed, you little pest. If you haven't drawn... He shuts up abruptly, looking a little embarrassed. Heh, looks like you're enjoying the game. If that's what you'd like to believe. I want to know... What's something you enjoy doing? I enjoy my work, which is... I believe that's 2 questions. The point of the game is to... I'm a mercenary. Ah. You must get hurt a lot. What gave you that impression? Oh no, I didn't mean... You don't look like you're bad at it. It's just that it's dangerous, you know? Azram absent-mindedly rubs a scar on his hand while you talk. That I can't deny. Another round of Jack-stolen hands begin. You're unlucky and draw bad card after bad card until the game ends with Azram as the clear winner. Nicely played. What's your question? Now I almost wish I hadn't won. I'm not sure what to ask you. I suppose an easy one is where you're traveling to. There's nothing out there for many miles. True, but it's one of the few roads between Yamsmore and Riverkeep. I'm heading east after this, though. You're welcome to join me if you want. Aren't you forward? We'll see. Ooh, that sounds promising. You gonna be my bodyguard? Hells no. The first sign you're slowing me down, I'd leave your sorry ass behind. You deal the cards once more. Azram has progressively gotten more into the game and is bent on winning again. It feels all the sweeter to take victory from him with a carefully selected array of cards. They aren't really rigged, are they? Nah, you just make for a terrible gambler. Azram gives you a flat look. Okay, so... As far from my question... Let's see, how long have you been a mercenary? How do you use those ridiculous muscles? Do you have a family? Do you have a family? Everyone comes from somewhere, don't they? Bzz. Can't answer a question with a question. I mean, are you married? Do you have children, or just a partner? Maybe you live with parents, or siblings, or other family. I have none of which you mention. I travel most of my time. Wow, really? But you're so handsome. You're really going to tell me you don't have a lover or two? Azram chokes on his ale and quickly wipes his chin. Handsome. Come on, have you seen yourself? Azram deals the cards, and though it's unsure who will win for a while, Azram emerges victorious this time. Good to see the deck isn't rigged. Ha! Got lucky is what you did. Oh, we already got this. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I got this already. Azram looks away. Gods above. He's blushing. Really? Enough with the flattery. Really? You don't seem to mind it too much. Alright, let's play another round. You shuffle the deck. Oh. There's more repeating dialogue. Oopsies. I think because I didn't ask all the questions and I went down the second route. Next. Do you fight with your fists? Magic? A weapon? Azram leans back a little and touches a massive, gruesome-looking greatsword that was hidden behind his hulking form. If given the choice, I'll use my... Oh, wow. Zweihander? Dear God, so that's why everyone 5-foot radius steers well clear of Azram. You'll have to show me what you can do sometime. That's a fearsome weapon, making up for something else in size. Isn't it? Served me well for many years. You must have seen many battlefields. I have. A lot of death, too. For a moment, the shadows on Azram's face seem a little darker. The fact that you survived those mean you've got a strong will along with your skill and physical strength. That's kind of you to say. Another round of Jack Stolen Hand begins. He's the clear winner. Nicely played. What's your question? Same one. What's the most beautiful place you've ever traveled to? Hard to say. Every landscape has something unique. Even the coldest and darkest nights show off their stars. Sounds like you're a fine appraiser of beauty then. Azram's eyes linger, if only for a moment, on your face. You give high praise. I know not much of beauty. That's fine too. It's the heart that counts, right? Well, well, I didn't think I'd hear you say something so wise. Rude. Clearly your heart doesn't count for much. Ouch. Hurtful. Deserved. Another round? Alright. Let's make it the last of the night. He picks up the cards, shuffles them with dexterous fingers, and once again you play. You have excellent cards and feel sure you're going to win, until Azram swoops in and figuratively knocks you flat on your ass. Looks like we're at a stalemate. 3 wins to 3 wins, huh? Well, last question of the night is for you to think of, stranger. Am I still a stranger? This night I've talked more than I would in several weeks. Well, I guess you're more like an acquaintance now. Like, if I ran into you, I'd stop and say hi, you know? Gods have mercy on me. Wow, you just walk straight by me if we ever met again somewhere? That's cold. I don't think I'd be so fortunate. For you'd stop me easily in a crowd. True, you're hard to miss. But who could resist a second glance at those muscles? So, what do you want to know? I'm not sure. Let me think on a little while we talk. You nod, and for a moment you share a companionable silence while nursing your drinks. Want another? I'll pay. Thanks, but I'm good. Gotta stay sharp. Oh, could it be that you're getting a little tipsy, sir? I'm sure you'd be amused if I was, wouldn't you? Well, I'm not as young as I used to be. Can't drink as much if I used to, if I want to keep my head clear. Come on, you don't look that old. It'd surprise you. You look pretty spry for someone over 70. Did you celebrate your 30th birthday recently? If I had to guess, you can't be much older than 50. This one's funny. I don't want to do that one. I don't want to offend him on accident. I think it's a funny one, though. I'm not above flattery from a young, pretty thing. But that's taking it a little far. Age doesn't matter much, though, does it? Not when you could smack my neck with 2 fingers. Don't tell me you're scared now. Quaking in my boots. Heh. Good thing you're not wearing them now, eh? He nods to your mud-soaked boots standing in front of the fire. Can't get anything past you. The hour has grown late, and there's not many guests left sitting around the tavern space. Most that do look sleepy, drunk, or both. Well, I suppose I should find the comfiest chair I can and huddle in front of the fire. Ah, are you heading to bed? Bed, chair, floor, whatever's available. I see. So, see you in the morning? I may well be long gone when you wake. Oh no, I missed it! Okay. Ah, that's too bad. I enjoyed talking with you. I suppose I should thank you for a job well done in entertaining me. It was not a job as unpleasant as I thought it might be. Hehe. So have you thought of that question yet? As a parting goodbye? I have one, though it's more of an offer, and one not quite appropriate to our game. Oh my god, Azram? Now I really want to know. Heh, well, since you don't have a bed for the night, and I happen to have one all to myself, I suppose we could share? But just to make it clear... Ooh! Oh, this is really nice, actually. Hold on. Because I also don't know if this is... if it gets spicy. So, if it does, we can cut and do something else. I'm interested in doing more than just sleep up there. I don't want to do anything more than sleep yet. I have no interest in anything more than sleep. Okay, so... this is a yes, not now, and no. Let's try this. I was hoping that might be the case. You did, huh? I wonder when you started entertaining that thought. Though I know I must look ravishing right now. Grinning, you flip your damp strands of hair for extra effect. So cocky. Does that confidence carry over to other things, too? Because you indeed look pretty ravishing. Oh my god, I'm blushing, Azram. I'm blushing. Oh! I prefer to be ravishing myself. It's yours for the taking. I'll let you have some if I get some too. Sure. Azram grins, widens. Of course, I'm all for sharing. Such a generous man. Let me see if my things are any drier, and I'm good to go. After collecting your things, you give Azram a nod, You follow him up to the creaking staircase, and your night at the tavern is spent in his company. Tomorrow? Who knows? For now, you get to drift off to sleep on a comfortable mattress next to a warm, strong man, among other things. Thank you so much for playing a tavern at night. I hope you found warmth in both the fireplace and the company. Rest well, dear traveler. May your journey never be lonesome. Oh, extras. Oh, so we get a cute little CG of him at the end. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go do the other two. Let's see if we get a CG from this. No! Okay. Okay, so I think, maybe the other CGs come in when... if you don't take him up on the offer to sleep in his room. But I'm gonna let you guys go find those if you fancy. It's a free game. So, yeah, I'll let you guys see, for yourselves if you would like to play. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.